I know I'm a bit late. Sorry, folks. Yo, Izzy with the 2-month subscription. Let's go. Yeah. My first guy tapped out, I guess. Oh well. You know, if I'm out here making content, right? You know, I'm doing what I need to be doing. So if people don't like what content I'm making, that's their problem, right? All right, here we are again, folks. Get that fucking controller viewer on the screen. That's right. Wow, wow. We're here again. How about that, right? Let's do a little arcade mode. Let's put a couple points on the board for arcade mode. How about that? Let's do at least 2 things, okay? Just to, because we can. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very extremely busy past 4 or 5 days for me, so I haven't really been able to stream. Working more, obligations, appointments, other such funny things. So it's been a bit silly, but oh fuck. We can rally with the Mazda. Oh my god. But hey, we're back. Hey, it's me. Remember me? Hey. It's motherfucking Gran Turismo Tuesday, everybody. Oh, you know what? This is the, oh no. Wait, hold on. This is the insane tuned... Wait a minute. This is the insane tuned, thing. I think I saved the alternate tuning for it. I gotta tweak that. Hopefully I can do it from here. But hey, yeah, hey, it's me. I'm alive. I'm here. Right? Been posting clips, right? I've been I've been making content, have I not? Are you not entertained by me producing content for you, the people? Okay, we can't do it from here. All right, okay. Let me go hit the garage a little bit here. Get it back from super speedy boy mode. No, never mind. But I'm here. We're here, right? Look at us. We're here. We're playing Gran Turismo as it is, as it was, as it forever shall be. Let me hop over here. We'll retune the thing. Oh man, I went to a concert last night. My neck is still pretty fucking stiff from that, so I'm like a little bit. We have to go, to something. We can't just do stuff. But yeah, hey everybody, what's up? It's me, it's Vague Luminary, hey. Local, niche micro e-celebrity, right? I've got my, Pikes Peak! So true. Here we go. Hey, if we're doing rally, we gotta bust out the Pikes Peak. That's just what it is, so... we gotta do the Pikes Peak! Oh no, the Pikes Peak! Up! Let's see if we can do a couple rally races then, just to give the Escudo some fun existences. Smoky Mountain. Dirt. Tarmac. What about tar windows? You know what I'm saying? What about that? I think we will do at least one endurance race tonight. I thought about like 2 endurances, and then as I was getting ready for the stream, I was like, actually, it would be great to knock out some arcade stuff. A direct reference or a direct ripoff? That's the great question, right? Gotcha games love just directly ripping people off, you know? Oh, this is gonna be awful, actually. Oh, good God. Oh, my God. Both? Maybe more of a ripoff than a reference. Here. I don't know. I don't know if I... Oh, my God. I don't know if I want to try to make this thing work or not. 4 laps of this? No, we're not doing this. I don't know what happened to this bad boy, but clearly it's not fucking working. Must be off its fucking gourd. Now, what about, the RX-7, right? I mean, apparently we can. I mean, I could have sworn at some point we didn't have any dirt applicable cars, but we need a car that works. That's the first problem, right? So we get a better launch, but as long as this thing handles pretty good, we should be pretty good. As long as it's pretty good, we're pretty good, right? How it works. Huh. That's crazy. But anyway, you know, anyway. At the concert I went to last night, there was a guy in front of me and my friend with a pretty cool jacket, like a sweatshirt or whatever. And I was looking at it multiple times throughout the night, and I finally asked him in between 2 of the sets, and I was like, "Hey, your jacket's cool. What's it from?" And he was like, "Oh, it's from Honkai Star Rail." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And he was like, "You don't know what that is, do you?" And I'm like, "No, it's a gacha game." And he like looks dumbfounded, and he was like, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I played Nikkei for a while. It's okay. We're all weirdos here. It's all right. You know, we're at a @𝑵𝑚 show. It's all gonna be a bunch of nerds anyway." So that was funny. They were like, "What? You know what?" So yeah, that was funny. That's my funny story for the night, I suppose. I don't have much more interesting things to say, I don't think. My voice has mostly recovered, but also not completely. Oh shit! Star Rail. I won't know what it's from unless I don't know. It had like a bunch of different cool imagery on it. It said like, you know, Galaxy Ranger and other stuff. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So it was definitely not apparent that it was from anything anime related in the slightest. So that was funny. Alright, yes, the RX-7 is going to work out just fine for this. Shout out to the RX-7. Shout outs indeed. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, but I love putting up more clips on everything, you know? Galaxy Ranger, the cowboy-looking guy? No, it had a bunch of different... It didn't depict any characters. It was just a bunch of, like, different symbols and iconography, which is what made it so conspicuous. Inconspicuous. I don't... You know, whichever. It could have been merch from the band that I went to see because they have a lot of, like, space-related merch, so I didn't know. I think I'll look it up. I think we'll figure out what it looked like when I finish this race. This is hard, by the way, and the guy's like all the way at the end of the fucking straightaway here. Poor bastard. Maybe we just finish this arcade section and then we go to simulation for the rest of the night, and that's just how we'll do that going forward. Start putting some things on the board. I started playing Unfair Flips. Now that's a fucking video game right there. And I got one of the endings where the coin blew up. So now and I was scared that the ending would mean that, you know, I'd have to start over. And in fact, you do have to start over. And, you know, I think most people would get filtered by that, and I was like, oh, that sucks. But I think I want to go for all achievements. I think that'd be a very funny game to get all achievements in. It'd be very, very fucking funny, in my opinion. All right, let's see here. Unfair Flips. Look it up. You'll be like, oh, what kind of a game is that? Oh, it's like a really hard game? They get all achievements in? Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about like a soul-crushing time investment thing. If you haven't, it's a coin flipping game. It's so stupid. All right. Give me a second here. Let me try to, I don't want any stupid enamel things. I want like a sweatshirt, you know? I don't want a keychain. Honkai shop, okay. Doesn't look too official. See, now I'm off on a wild journey. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. And I know what I'm doing, trust me. So check this out. Bam, bam, bam. Here. There we go. This is what it looks like. Now, the funny thing, it has a hood. So the hood, here we go. The hood covered like this much of it or something or whatever, if they had a hoodie on under it or whatever. So all I could see was like Astral Systems and like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I thought that was interesting. So. And then it's got like different like logos on like the sides and whatever, and I thought it was cool. So without, I guess with the obvious anime character completely covered, I couldn't see this part of it at all. And it was kind of dark, right? Then clearly, you know, it's like, oh, okay. Anyway. I feel so fucking smart that I got my shit set up that I can just do that, you know? It's not a, probably everybody else has like, it's a figured out thing of like, oh, I just show my whole screen the whole fucking time, but yeah. You know, when I look at it in this perspective, right, I'm like, oh, okay, it's just like, it's just symbols, right? But in the context of going to a metal show and it was kind of dark, it was like, oh, okay, this is cool. So, yeah. But yeah, that's what it looked like. That was cool. I didn't know that it was anime because the portrait was completely covered by the hood that they had, so. Maybe if I remember, when we finish off Gran Turismo 3, I will do the funny glitch where I crash the game by driving outside of Seattle. We tried it before and I was unsuccessful, so I might waste the 30 minutes or whatever to figure it out. Coin flipping game, and it seems super serious. It's not. No. It's not that serious. I'm sure you looked it up. Unfair flips. I saw Northern Lion playing it. I saw one clip and I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then I saw a second clip and I'm like, I want to know what's going on here. You know, it's like, I don't mind some stupid little casual clicker game to add to my endless backlog of things that I've played, right? I want to embarrass people and they're like, yeah, well, what do you know about video games? And they see that I've played every Call of Duty game and every Metal Gear game and every Yakuza game. They're like, what the fuck? Did you... Oh, come on, bro. What are you talking about? I'd never block you, bro. Come on. You're like my best friend, bro. Come on. What are you talking about, Ashley? Come on. Yeah, of course, bro. You better hop back on there to check, bro. I think I've only ever blocked 2 people. What's going on? Yo, what's up, Guo? We finally, a bit later, but we got Gran Turismo Tuesday started, finally. I was telling a story about a piece of merch that I saw at a show. I went to a metal show last night, went to see Between the Buried and Me. They had Delta Sleep and Hail the Sun open for them. I wasn't super into those bands, but you know, it's fine. I like live music, so cool regardless. But now, you know, we're targeting arcade mode a little bit now. I think I'm gonna try to do like one arcade area thing just to kind of start to put some of that progress on the board. Then we'll probably hit at least one endurance race. That's what we'll do. That's cool. I would love to have infinite money to be a gacha content creator, but then I'd have to keep up with all those games, and man, it would just completely eat all of my life force. You know, it turns into a job at some point, and then it's not fun anymore, right? To keep up with a gacha game. Oh, this track's a little goofier on me, isn't it? Or maybe we got a tougher opponent. Maybe that's the big problem. It's so funny to see the RX-7 just slicking through the mud. Yeah, but if you don't do your dailies, you know, if you don't have your saved up materials and resources, yeah, that's the problem. It's hard to do any of those and then also have time to play other stuff. And so I've got so much other stuff to play, you know. You think it's better than Genshin? Genshin does have its open world going for it though, right? I don't know. I didn't like how simplistic 𝒀𝑰𝑵𝑗's combat was. I played a tiny little bit of it, like an hour. It gives the illusion of depths. It makes you think you're doing more than you really are. And at that point, then I just itch to play Devil May Cry, so... Okay. We'll see if I can put up with the built-in soundtrack when we do the endurance race. Someday I'm gonna go back to Genshin to just get caught up in the story, and then and then I'm like, all right, that's good. So yeah, I don't think I'll play any other gacha games. None are on my real interest right now because I have literally like 1,000 other things. All right, we know what time it is now. It's F1 time, mate. Yeah. Oh, we're back on PC, so we can do this now.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Just Genshin, but better. But I like I know Genshin, and I like Genshin. I played like 60 hours of Genshin back when it came out. So I got to go back at some point. But I don't like Genshin enough to respect it, so I'm going back out of some kind of felt obligation, not out of any real, true interest. So even if 𝑤𝑰𝑵𝑗 is better, it is not Genshin, and therefore it loses to Genshin. That's just how it goes for me. It's the utter ridiculous logic that I choose to employ. The problem is, as a human being, you're allowed to justify anything you want for any reason, even if it's completely illogical. Ugh. Or I'm trying to do stuff on my phone at the same time. Aren't you always shut up and put the phone down? Put the phone down! You're just a phone baby! Put your fucking phone down and play the game! I'm sorry. These dailies must be done. Well, we'll find out when we get there. How about the story of how they swindled money out of people? How about that? It's so nice driving this thing, man. I forgot how nice it really is. I have distinct memories of like this right here, right now. F1 car on this track. It's been, man, I just can't make it work. What the fuck? And I still to this day don't understand why I struggled so much on the PS2 playthrough, but we'll get there. The real question is, when are they introducing Genshin Impact? You know? And then you can play like Gran Turismo in Genshin Impact, right? They actually work with Polyphony to like make realistic driving physics and everything. Yeah, that's what that game needs for sure. When's the never mind, forget it. We won't be playing Kingdom Hearts next year, but we'll be doing more ARPG bullshit next year, so Yakuza will not be the end-all be-all of all the ARPG, Japanese, JARPG, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. We're gonna get a little separation in the enemy ranks there. If we use this thing on endurance, we're gonna have to pit more often, but because the laps will be much faster in general and just smoother to do, that's gonna make it better to do them with. So, because we know we're gonna win. You're right, we're that cocky, we're that egotistical at this point. So what matters the most is just finishing the thing as fast as possible, right? But I guess the 2-hour race is not something we can really finagle with, but I hope somewhere there's like at least one person in the world that has found my channel through my old streams. It's like, yes, I want to watch all the streams through the playthrough of this game. Or whatever, or, glimpse through it for, like, their favorite story bits or something, I don't know. Gotta be a pain in the ass, though. With nobody else there for, like, the heat you know, the what is it called? The temperature chart, the heat map of like all like people went to 43 minutes and 12 seconds for this moment, you know, that kind of shit, without having 1,000 other people watch it before you to start to build that thing out. You know, it's going to be really hard to sift through streams. Be like, I'm just waiting for this one twist in Lost Judgment, and I can't fucking see it. I can't find this damn thing. Because he did all this fucking side content, and then he didn't because he bitched out and he just finished the main story. He's crazy. So you want to be a champion? Back, kinda, da, cuts. Ugh. All right, midfield raceway in reverse. Yeah, why not? I got no idea. I can either have drops on or off. I'm like, yeah, you can have them on it like a long time ago. And it's not anything I have to fuck with ever since, so just leave it on. I know Pencil was getting drops from when I was playing the Black Ops 7 beta, and it clued me in to get those drops as well, so that was good. But yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on here. I believe there's a thing right now where when you buy a sub, you can get a Duolingo trial or something. That's funny if you want to learn Japanese or whatever language, I don't know. Polish, perhaps? Italian? Hey, bobbity booby, you know? Maybe some, I don't even know. Maybe Cambodian? I don't know. I don't know what languages people want to learn. How about French? How about English? How about Chinese? Because it won't even teach you Elvish. True! True! The day they finally add fictional languages to Duolingo will both be a great and very sad day. And they add Klingon. Say no to spinouts. Brain cell. Yeah, Klingon. Classic. Classic. Well, I download Duolingo so I can learn Klingon. Yeah, I bet you did, buddy. All right, well, okay. Oh God, oh! But yeah, hey, we're here again, we're playing Gran Turismo 3. Hey, imagine that, right? Imagine fucking that, boys. Here we are. I don't have a whole lot to report. Let's recap what's going on in the crazy world. Actually, yeah, let's break some news right here, right now. For the folks watching at home, let's recap. Let's talk about the future a little bit, not all of it. We can't talk about anything past the immediate future, but shut up. What, that we're playing Gran Turismo? I'm breaking news that we're playing Gran Turismo? No. So let's recap, right? Friday, worked my morning shift, right? Saturday morning, woke up at 4 a.m., which is my normal work shift time, to watch WWE Crown Jewel, which was in Australia, so it started at 5 a.m. instead of 5 p.m., which is the normal start time, those things. Then I went to work after. Sunday, I worked a full shift, which I haven't in a while. I've been working like 6 or 7 hour long shifts instead of like 8 or 9 hour long shifts because there's been hour cuts and my company's fucking stupid. But yeah, it was the first real full shift I'd worked in a while, and it fucking blew me out, and I went home and I slept for 12 hours Sunday night. So I woke up at 5 a.m. Monday, and that was cool. Monday, I was yesterday, now we're talking about yesterday, I was waiting for a call about an upcoming appointment to confirm that, like, yeah, here's what we can expect for that appointment or whatever. So I was waiting for this fucking call. When I called them to set it up a week ago, I called at 2:30. So I'm like, okay, at latest it'll be 2:30 because maybe they'll say, oh, well, this person will surely be available at that time. But I was hoping or expecting like 8 or 9 because I woke up at 5 a.m. after 12 hours of sleep, and I'm like, oh great, I've got a whole day ahead of me, right? I get up, right? Okay, you know. Call doesn't happen for a while, and I'm going to a concert, you know, Monday night. So I wanted to start getting ready at 4. So 3 o'clock rolls around. No, I wanted to be ready at 4. So 3 o'clock rolls around, and I actually called the place. And I'm like, I understand I'm being rude. I apologize, but I just want to kind of move that up if I can. I'm like, oh yeah, no big deal. Blah, 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 blah. That was cool. Learned some information. That was awesome. And then I went to the concert. My friend was like an hour late to show up at my house. So instead of like hanging out for an hour, we just had to directly head out down to the concert. And then we fucking did that, and now I'm here. I had an appointment earlier today at like 2:20 or whatever, something like that, right? It's now 7:52 p.m. And the funny thing is, actually, I work tomorrow, but I've been late too many times, and I'm going to be suspended. It's not that big of a deal to me. It's all good. So I'm actually about to have like a week off because I only work 3 days a week typically. So. This is actually great news, by the way. So, we're pretty stoked about that. So I can stay up a little late. I still gotta get up and then show up there at 5 a.m. tomorrow and have them, you know, do the whole rigmarole and be like, oh, is there anything we can do to help you? And I'll be like, no. And I'm like, okay. But it's all just, it's fine. It's funny to me. So, I can't talk too much about the future, but that's what's happening in the immediate future, and it's cool because it's just a stupid little retail job. It's not that serious. It's never been that serious. So anyway, remind ourselves what we got going on here. Right, we started working on the things, but we're gonna go over here. So that's what's going on. I got my 4th and, you know, too many tardies on Saturday. So Sunday, I could have been sent home, but nothing ever happened. I was already, like, stressed out. So no wonder I was, like, already tired from everything. But yeah, so been a wild, absolutely wild past 4 or 5 days. We can discuss the complications of all the other bullshit. in the future. But I'm here now. We're hanging out. We're here. We're gonna jump on a fucking endurance race, right? Let's just knock out a fucking 2-hour bastard, shall we? Because it's a set 2 hours. We can't do much about it. So it's the only remaining 2 hour. That's cool. Let's do it, shall we? Young man, head for 𝑰𝑵𝑗𝐿. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, lots of crazy shit going on in my life, you know? A Clio Sport, dude, these guys are fucked, man. These cars are, look, my car is auto driving. This is not me right now. Out of my way, Pipsqueak. All right, start the 2-hour timer, folks. Now remember, the race will actually end once I cross the finish line after the 2-hour mark. How about what's going on in the Middle East? So true. That's all I have to say about that. I feel like I'll feel more inclined to make inflammatory statements once I have some fame and power, so we can start weeding out the people that wandered in that I don't want around, perhaps. But for now, I think it's cool. Whoa! So yeah, we're gonna go. I would normally work Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, so they'll send me home Wednesday. I won't work Friday or Sunday, and then I'll be back next Wednesday. So I'm just gonna, you know, I understand how anybody else would be like, you're a fucking idiot, fuck you, you know, people need to work to stay alive, and I kind of do too. But it's cool. It's gonna be a funny period of time. And you know, if anything, I'm excited because it'll give me a ton more free time to do my things, right? We can stream a lot more. And I'm really stoked about that because that's what I want to do more than anything. And I haven't had any fucking time. So I'll go to work. I'll get sent home. And I know, and also my manager knows and has told the upper manager that, like, yes, he knows. So everybody knows that's what's going on tomorrow. And then I can go home, I can get some more rest, and then I'll get up and I'll play some unfair flips, and then I will fucking hop on Fist of North Star Lost Paradise. Yeah! That's what's going on. That's the immediate future. That's the recent past as well. I've just been really busy with stupid fixed obligation shit, and I'm the kind of person, I'm gonna take it a step beyond what you'd expect. I'm the kind of person that if I have a fixed obligation in my day, I just can't do anything until it's over. I have no brain power for anything because I'm too stressed out about, like, well, what if this takes too long? What if this happens, right? So yeah, let me just set my phone to the side and turn the screen off. Ugh. Clearly, I'm not gonna get a chance to tap on it anytime soon. But yeah, but I take it, here's where the levels go up, okay? If I have fixed required obligations multiple days in a row, it just fucking obliterates me. It makes me want to die, okay? I'm like, oh yeah, I can go to work, but I better not work the next day, or I better not have an appointment, I better not go to a concert, I better not do this or that, right? So, but it's cool. It's all cool. We just gotta remember to do funny stuff in this race. Like, we can just, like, drive the car off to the side and just not give a shit for a little while if we want to. May as well die for hitting that traffic cone. I don't know. I mean, watch me hit more, okay? How about that? Are there any over here? No. Okay, well, we'll be back for those. Oh, here we are. What do I think of your fucking traffic cones, all right? There. Fucking take that shit, huh? Take it to the bank. Take it to the shit store and sell it, all right? See how they fare against those. Oh, but my neck is still sore from the concert, from headbanging so hard. no! Your traffic cones have been obliterated. I'm sorry. We're not even 1/12 done with this race yet. Have you considered that? Not even 1/12 done. Honk, honk, excuse me. Oh, you know what's really wrong about this game? I can't honk a horn at any time. There is no honk button. That's the real problem with the youth of today. That's what's really wrong with the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, is there's no honking horns in Gran Turismo. Maybe they added it at some point, but it hasn't been in any of these 3 games so far. That's why there has been no horn spam. We don't get very horny during these games. Have you considered the moral and mental hoops you have to jump through to purposefully hit traffic cones? No, because I have no morals. Or mentals, for that matter. No morals, no mentals. He has no rules, no boundaries. He trades blood for money. This is reminding me of Ragnarok, how I just put on earbuds and listen to my own music while we got everything done. Ay, ay, ay. Ah! More traffic cone gore. Oh, that's gore. That's gore of my comfort character, the traffic cone. Oh no. There are no ethics on a big luminary stream. Have you seen what I've done to some of these things? Oh God, oh Jesus. One, that's crazy. 2, that's terror. 3, don't kid yourself. The way you organize and play games shows your mental... I don't know what it shows, but you're just kind of crazy. Well, yeah, if I'm crazy, then I have no mentals, right? Would a crazy person have more or less mentals? These are the kinds of questions you need to ask yourself. Yeah, but did the room have any mentals in it? That's the real question. Does it take more or less mentals to like traffic cones? Blue, special blue Roman traffic cones. These are blue Italian traffic cones. This is not that pussy red and orange shit, okay? Everything here is blue and white here. Oh! This thing cannot steer for shit if there's no engine at all. It's pretty sad, actually. We'll just go to 10 laps anyway before we swap tires. Society. Honkai Star Rail. Zenless Zone 0. Anime Girl Collection Simulator. I have no Joker impression. I would need to workshop my ideal Joker interpretation because there's too many different kinds of Jokers out there. And I would want to have my own take on it instead of ripping off someone's, because they're all really good for the most part. Maybe not Jared Leto's, but you know, you got Mark Hamill, you got fucking Jack Nicholson, you got Heath Ledger, right? Some of the goats. You got the guy on the fucking original TV show. Just saying society. What is this, 2018? There's nothing about the Joker saying society anymore. Whoa! It's not 2018. If it was 2018, I would be streaming right now. I'd be going to college right now. Laughing at shit posts on Reddit where the subreddits would get taken down after about 4 or 5 months of really, really funny posting, and then I'd have to find the next subreddit to drift off to, and until that happened for like the 4th or 5th time, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. There was r/drama, there was Smuggies, Honkler, Gamers Rise Up, you know, there were plenty of great subreddits, but I'd want to stream? I don't know. I think that I know of for sure, I streamed a tiny bit in 2019 and a tiny bit in like 2015 or 16 maybe? Maybe earlier, maybe like 2013, 2014 maybe. But those were far before I had any like genuine like, oh actually this is what I have to do. That was the normal thing everybody else gets, which is like, oh, I think I could do this. And then you're like, oh, actually, it's going to be soul crushing for a long time. Especially if you don't have like a ton of friends. If you have a ton of friends, it's easy to get shit off the ground. If you don't, you're fucked. You're fucked, buddy. You're fucking fucked. You either get started because you're already a popular person and you have people that like you, and you have like 20 people you can call upon to watch your shit as it starts, like all the actual popular people right now, or you know, you're gonna put your nose to the fucking grindstone and maybe after 2 or 3 years you might have something to show for it, but you gotta be working hard for those 2 or 3 years, okay? Or I guess if you're just attractive and you're on camera, that can also help. However, I think I'm only mildly attractive, and I don't want to be on camera, therefore. Or at least, like, I guess I don't mind being on camera, but I don't want to be on a fucking webcam for hours and hours at a time. Like, you know, maybe pictures, maybe little short videos, but not, you know, I need better control of how the world sees me, I guess. Well, it's, you know, it's only 103 minutes to go, chat. Sorry, 107. Solid 7, 8. I think so. I think I'm like a 7.2 maybe. Well, maybe like a 6.8 maybe. But if I completed my weight loss, I think I'm definitely like naturally like an 8 probably. I think so. I just don't give a shit about my looks, so I grow my hair out and I just don't really give a fuck. So it's kind of funny because like maybe this is the greatest cope of all time. I am completely open to the idea, but I will reject it. But maybe it's the greatest cope of all time if maybe you know, typically, you know, so the funny thing is, you have to put effort in to look good. If you're a girl, if you're a guy, right? Girls put on, I'm not going to say a lot of makeup isn't like, yeah, oh, stupid bitches putting on a lot of, no, I'm just saying in general, right? Like, you know, you got your fucking, I don't even know what they're all called, right? But, you know, you've got like mascara, you've got the surface level stuff on the skin that kind of smooths it out and also, you know, covers up, you know, blisters, covers up like pimples and shit, right? But, you know, and guys, like, some guys put in a lot of effort to how they look, some don't, right? But, I don't know. I guess the thing is that, like, if you put in a lot of effort to how you look, then you understand and respect that about other people that do so. But if you're like me, where you're like, I put in, like, what I consider the bare minimum, which is, like, if I do any public anything, I take a shower and I dry and brush my hair just because that's how I was raised to do that stuff. But I don't know. Here's the cope. I feel like I almost deserve the equal amount, or like I deserve some kind of respect for like, wow, this guy really just doesn't give a shit about being superficial and trying to fake his image or anything, right? I don't know. Again, maybe it's the biggest cope of all time, right? But all I can do is hope when I tell people that I do believe, I think, and it's only a guess, I think I am one of, if not the most genuine people and like most authentic person I know. All I can do is hope that after they finish laughing at me, you know, with time, if they know me for months, they're like, you know what, fuck, damn, this guy really is just exactly who he presents himself as, fuck, you know, so, and then people get self-conscious, they're like, fuck, I wish I could be that fucking clear cut about who I am, fuck, shit, but that's not for me to decide. I'm just gonna keep playing video games and obsessing over my hobbies and being way more into them than anybody I know. Ha ha ha! And sometimes putting up funny clips and streaming stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. If I can get away with getting paid to play through the 1,200 video games I want to play, that sounds pretty good to me. And I've definitely got the talent aspect of it down. I've got the production aspect of it down. It certainly looks and sounds pretty good as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, we fucking love when we get into the fucking self-glazing act of the stream. When I remove a couple ribs and I lean over, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. But shit, if ain't nobody glazing you, you gotta glaze yourself, motherfucker. It's interesting that's the theme you pull out of One Piece. Because I mean, it's such a long series. There's a lot of things people can pull out of it. I've never gotten into One Piece, so I have no point of reference really. But yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm learning more and more about life in general, you know, the whole thing about like you should be yourself, right? But also a large part of it is you need to respect other people for who they are, even if it's bad, even if you don't like what they are, even if they're hateful, even if they say things you disagree with, because it really seems like the best thing you can do is leave the world as it is, in all honesty. Like the things that are best for society and for people in general will always float to the surface regardless. So what I was thinking about on my drive home was, for my appointment today, was actually how, like, I'm a very hateful and judgmental person. Just complete full disclosure, I'm just full of hate, right? I'm full of judgment. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Why did that guy do that? Or this person looks stupid. I hate that haircut. These clothes are lame. Why the fuck did you do that? That's stupid as fuck, right? But I keep all of that to myself. You know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I need to make a subtweet and say, oh, this person has a really stupid opinion on this video game or whatever, right? But it's not about pretending like you don't care what other people do, but it's about you know, the less of that you express, the better image you have as a person, because you might make some allies and be like, yeah, fuck this person. Yeah, am I right? Yeah, I fucking hate this person. But if you keep that shit to yourself, then you have a kind of a pure image, and it's not a facade. It's just you saying, you know what? This may be something I'm feeling. This is something I believe, but it's not that important that I need to tell people this is what I believe or this is how I feel about this thing, right? Sometimes, no matter how strong of a feeling you have about something, you just have to keep it to yourself. And it's not the most satisfying thing, but yeah, working out is great for the body, not just your appearance and strength, but also it releases endorphins, and it makes you feel like, oh, you know, I did something good today, right? So working out is awesome. It's cool as hell. But yeah, you should keep things to yourself. And there are plenty of people that have all sorts of things that they want to drive attention towards, and that's also cool. And the key thing here is that I'm like, yeah, they can keep doing that. I'm personally, you know, just gonna be like, you know, you can't force people to give a shit about anything. Well, the trick is if you can work out, then you have the time and money to go do that, right? Like a key thing about working out and working on your physical beauty is being able to eat the right things. So if you have to eat nothing but top ramen, you can get closer to a decent body, but not quite all the way there, right? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We are 1/6 into this race now. I'm just thinking about how funny it would be to play unfair flips right now. God, it's got a fucking grip on me. Just because, like, I'm so fucked up as a person. I'm so fucked up that I'm like, yeah, this is gonna suck. And I think it would be really funny because I can come out the other side and be like, yeah, I'll have proof that I did this thing that fucking sucked ass, you know? I'm so fucked up. I don't know if it's masochism or if it's just like, just putting weight on myself and being like, yeah, and I did it anyway, fuck you. You know? I take a lot of pride in those kinds of things. I'm like, yeah, who gives a shit? Fuck you, I did it anyway. So, I feel like most people will, A, get filtered by unfair flips and not see it through to an ending. B, get one ending and then be like, okay, all right, I'm not doing that again, right? But I would feel compelled. I'd run that gamut like 6 or 7 times to get all 5 or 6 of those endings. Hell yeah. The problem is that, so how it works, right? You get a coin. It's the entire game, okay? You get a coin, you flip it, okay? Every time you flip it and it lands on tails, nothing happens. Every time you land it on heads, you get a little bit of money. And, you know, when you get enough money, you can buy upgrades to make it flip faster or increase the value of the coin. Or the more heads you get in a row, the higher the multiplier of money you get, right? The objective of the game is to land heads 10 times in a row. That's all. That's all you have to do, right? But it's all chance. It's all flat chance. And when it starts, it's only like a 30% chance of heads. So it's already rigged against you, but you can improve that up to like 55 or like 60% or whatever. That's what I was at when I finished it the first time. So that's all you do. You just sit there and you click the coin every like 1 second, every 1 or 1.5 seconds or whatever. All you fucking do. And yet it has a grip on me. And yet I have to play it. So, yeah. I don't know how long my first run took. The funny thing is that, like, you can increase the value of the coin to make more money, but because the objective is always to just get 10 heads in a row, you could always win from the start, right? That sounds good, man. You can always win from the start. It's just that you're more likely to win later on. So maybe you get the first 10 flips you do are 10 heads in a row and you win the game immediately, right? Who knows? I wonder what the speed run of that game looks like. I wonder if there's any kind of backdoor code or anything you can do to rig it to, you know, give you heads or whatever. I was imagining in my head, like maybe you type in a cheat code on the keyboard, and then after each heads flip, you need to press a certain key to like guarantee the next heads flip. That's how I would do it as a developer. That's how I would program a cheat for that, because you need to be able to test these things, right? So once you get 9 heads in a row, you know, you get ready for that 10th flip, and there's 6 endings, I believe, something like that, 5 or 6 endings. One ending has a 30% chance, and then 3 of them have a 20% chance. And then the last one, which is the true ending, quote unquote, which is landing on heads, has a 10% chance. So now I'm like, I would love to get every ending. That would be one of my claims to fame is, yeah, I got every achievement in Unfair Flips. Just as a pure mental game, right? Well, clearly while watching something, right? Clearly just clicking away while watching YouTube, but yeah. That's my goal. That's my dream. That's what I want to do in my life. One of many things. And when we get back to Lost Paradise, we gotta do the fucking nightclub stuff. That's right. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh well. Fuck. He bumped. He bounced when he hit the wall, poor bastard. Let's scoop some of these traffic cones back into play, please. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, they can't go out of bounds, of course. That's funny. Maybe what I really need to do is just get a really popular meme and then start a coin. Yeah. And then totally not rug pull it. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. No, I'd never do that. I'd completely fail to see the point of having my own currency system. It'd be kind of stupid, wouldn't it? What would I need it for? Remember NFTs, guys? Wasn't that funny? Remember that whole phase of the internet? When that was like all the rage, it was the thing everybody talked about, and then there was, and then AI, you know, AI is still the thing, but remember when it was like weird DALL-E images? It was like, oh my god, how did they come up with this fucking weird thing? And now it's just all like hyper-realistic, and the hands look fucked up. The purity, the fun, the wholesomeness of it is gone. Unfortunately. Out of the fucking way. So anyway, Another fun story. Yesterday, I started working on a spreadsheet of, so I've got the Luminary log, right? And I'm tracking my numbers every month just for public consumption. And I'm working on a spreadsheet I've wanted to make for a while where I'm tracking like each different platforms, like what things are available. So like, oh, I can get this subscription, or, you know, here's, you know, once I hit these goals, I can go for this, right? But then also tracking my rivals. So I know, like, once I've passed this amount on this thing, then I know I've, you know, my hope and goal, like my first real goal will be surpassing everybody that I know on all of the platforms. So I know that, like, as the one person I know that's actively doing internet stuff, it makes sense for me to be like the guy, you know what I mean? And you can call it pure ego, you can call it whatever you want, but it's, you know, it's kind of a challenge, first of all, right? It's like if I have friends on Instagram that never even became content creators, so to speak, and they're just people, right? Then I gotta pass them first, don't I? Come on. That's just how it's gotta be. Excuse me. All right, 1 quarter down, 3 quarters to go. I feel like I'm less present if I do put earbuds in. So it might come to that point later, but for now I'm not doing it. So this should be the longest race left. I think every other race will only be like an hour and a half after this one, so. I could always just put my controller down and fucking finish my Legends Revive dailies. That's all I'm thinking about. I finally got the Google Play Games thing on my computer so I can run Blade Idol on my computer and not continuously burn my fucking phone battery out for forever. So that's good. That's very good, actually. I'm excited to experience that in the future when I can just boot that shit up instead of all this other stuff. So that'll be cool. It'll be very, very cool. Whoa, excuse me. I didn't turn to the left. I said to turn to the right, and you start turning to the left, you bastard. Not respecting what I'm telling you to do, you motherfucker. You're overdue. See, what are you doing? Why are you still spinning out? No, don't push me. No, I'm trying to go over here. No, we're not going over there. Stop. Why does the reverse not brake as hard as the actual brake? I got a really good question. I'm gonna fucking knock these motherfuckers out. Put these guys in play, would you please? Hey! Hey! Stop! You violated the law! Knock this motherfucker out over here. Okay, let's just park here. Should be good for a little while. Yeah! We just need 2 hours to pass. That's all we need to do, Chad. That's all. I've got all the time in the fucking world. Did we ever catch him in our word filter today? We did! Oh, that's awesome! Goodbye. What else we got going on here? Power-ups and rewards. Wow. We're just burning time. That's what we're doing. We got all the time in the fucking world. We just need time to go by. Let's go get our tires changed, shall we? I won't speed it up because that is, I don't mind doing cheaty, shitty things within the realm of regular play, like reloading save files, but anything beyond that, I'm like, it gets a little silly from there. It's a little fucking silly, mate. Little fucking shilly. Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, ya, shimmy, you. Let me just do this, and then I this over here, and then I go and I do put this here, and I put that there. Thank you. I don't even know what second place looks like anymore. I don't know which car is second place. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me update the thing. It's actually, oh, I forgot I can just do this. Oh, I can add stream markers on things. That's fun. Stop. 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 They're all bumpy. Shouldn't it find it like a divot to sit in? What the fuck? Makes no sense, doesn't it? I think so. Gran Turismo 3 Tuesday, yeah. Now the people know. Yay! Woo! Refresh this, refresh that. Cool. Everything's funny, isn't it? It's pretty funny. People are like, okay, he's starting the 2-hour endurance race. I'm just gonna skip ahead 2 hours. Yeah, I don't fucking blame you. I feel like GT4 won't look as good as 3 when we get to it, because 4 has kind of muted, more realistic colors, where 3 feels like an exaggerated kind of... It's more saturated, it has more color, I think. So... We've hit the limit on all the yapping, I think. My mouth is pretty tired at this point. My vocal cords. All that jazz. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh, they really fucking spun me out, huh? I want to adjust my little neck cushion thing. Hey, we're almost halfway. Come on. We are 2/6 done? We're 1/3 done? Yeah, 1/3. Yeah, hey. I think anybody would be hard pressed to make an endurance race interesting while during a stream. So, especially when you're a little one view person, right? Give me some fresh tires, eh? Whoa! I'm so tired.
My neck that hurts more than anything. My eyes are starting to get a little tired too, but I like how if you tuned into this race right now, you'd be like, what are we doing? Are we just running 34 laps on a track for no reason? You'd have no idea why we're here. Unless I explained, yeah, it's a 2-hour endurance race. A what? That's right. You heard me right the first time, I promise. Low battery. No, I gotta do my... I gotta keep doing my dailies. That's my insightful commentary this late into the stream. Just echoing a drum fill with my mouth. Okay, I need to charge my phone.
Heavy load. Behold my heavy load.
Would have made a great anime antagonist in like an 80s or 90s anime, you know? Some of the cheesier, cornier shit, you know?
You'll never defeat my heavy load. I'm a British man voicing an anime character in an 80s OVA. Witness my heavy load.
And I'm not talking about that kind of thing specifically, though. Please, if your mind desires such a thing, please let your imagination run wild. Wait, I need to look something up. When we finish this lap, I gotta check something. Something I was like, I tried to remember yesterday, but now I have remembered it. And I need to go do that. My brain's... Actually, we don't even need to finish the lap. We can just put the controller down. Because again, we just need the time to run out more than anything. Alright, now. Cool. Hold on a second. What was that thing I was thinking about? If we go over here. I go over here and then I look up this. What? Okay, well, at least I have answers now. Okay, well, anyway. Back to the matter at hand, I suppose. Oh, these cones need to be over here. Need them in the fun. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Let's see how far we can push these down the track eventually. I think that previous one we hit was 2 hits ago. Did actually go into the crowd a little bit, so that one's gone. Never gone. How'd all those cones end up over there? Whatever. Get this guy in. Thank you. Get this cone in play. Thank you. They have no, like, collision, no impact on the car, so might as well just keep hitting them, right? Could aim for them on our way through. Fuck up our line completely. Ugh. Yeah, that's right. I think we're gonna complete this endurance race and call it good for the night, because you know, 1 more hour ahead of me, I'm already kind of losing it. Whoa! I should go scrounge up my old clips that I haven't put up on things yet. They're like 5 or 6 probably, so I should go track those down, frankly. Got 1 hour to go now. Ah! Holy shit. Oh god. Maybe we'll recover and do it'll be 2:43. Maybe we'll do like I would say maybe we knock out the other 2 drivetrains, but no, we're fucking tired, bruh. Like an 8:55, yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be about bedtime, or maybe it's unfair flips time. I'm really unsure. I do have some YouTube stuff to chew through, so. But, you know, we'll very soundly complete it, and boom, it'll be one more endurance race down the line, right? Done and dusted, and again, it's all content we have to do at some point, so it's really not a matter of, like, I don't know, right? We can't really do it any faster. Oh, God, a traffic cone made it all the way over here. That's crazy. But damn, can we push it all the way across the track, maybe? I don't know. We have enough laps to do so with. Oh, I should have grabbed new tires. I just wanted to correct my spin out, and I forgot actually it benefited me to go towards the pit. Oh well. God, sometimes the car just doesn't fucking turn, you know? If only I had got those new tires on, huh? If only. Imagine if I was onto something there. Good fucking God, man. Holy shit. Good old Yoshi engine noise. Wow. Well, I guess I just went right through that fucking traffic cone. Replay save complete. wonder what car we'll get from the end of this. Because I really like this F1 car, and I don't know if we really need another one, because I'd probably have to learn how to drive it differently from this one. But we probably would like a better car if we can get one with even higher horsepower, just for the shits and giggles of it. But it will take some getting used to, unfortunately. It would have been cool if the F1 cars got like super tires that were like super slick, but also where I had really good grip and then also had really good lifetime, but then they would be too overpowered. Oh no! Whoa! What a drag! What a shame! They're just already de facto the best cars in the game. Ugh. Can you imagine if F1 cars had tires that broke the laws of thermodynamics? You know, I'm surprised that you said that instead of trying to correct me and say that it's actually Wednesday. So we broke that record at least. I'm sure you still will now that I've brought it up. But at least, hey, you know? At least you didn't try to grill me that way. Don't worry, Bird Burger. There's only 52 minutes to go on this race. Only 52 minutes. We're over halfway done, you know? Could be worse. You know what day it is. I don't need to remind you. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, 9:03 p.m., October 14th. Yeah. The problem is you're tired of me correcting you because you keep getting it wrong. You forget that we run on luminary time and that that's just how it works, you know? Remember to take your medicine. You're hallucinating. I am hallucinating, apparently. I don't have any meds. That's the fun part. I go through life raw dogging life the whole way through. I'm not on anything. I don't take anything. I don't smoke or drink anything. I'm just here. I'm just living life. I'm just dealing with how I feel. I just put up with shit. Whoa, sorry, I got sidetracked for a minute there. Thinking about other stuff. I think Gran Turismo 4 maybe has those those volume sliders that I'm so interested in, but I know at the very least by the time we get to 7, we have a lot of audio customization. We can adjust like tire squeals, engine noise, you know, very specific things, which is good. I was playing 7 and god, the tire squeals are so fucking loud in that game, man. I don't know what they were thinking, but I'm glad that I can tune everything how I want, so we can get the music up pretty loud and you'll hear the engines and everything, a little bit of tire squeal, all that kind of stuff. Right now the music is just kind of turned down. It could be a bit louder. Maybe we'll be used to that level of tire squeal by the time we get to 7. We have to get through so many games to get there, right? Maybe they just slowly, not quietly, but slowly get louder and louder each game until we get to that point. Where it's like, yeah, well, we expect them to be this loud. Uh, 48 minutes to go. Woo! Seven twelfths down. That's pretty good. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. But at least there were only the 2-hour endurance races in the two 2-hour endurance races in this game, and now this is the second one. All the others are lap based, so we can actually be like, oh, you know, hey, there's a little bit of variance in how long it takes to get done, and you know, it'll actively be affected by my skill and investment in the race. Whereas this shit is just like, it'll be over when it's over. Fuck you, hey. When we do that fucking 8-hour Nürburgring race in A-Spec mode, you know, the 24-hour in A-Spec mode down to 8-hour, fuck. That shit's gonna suck, man. Especially if we don't have people watching us by then. It's gonna... Dude, it's gonna be rough, buddy. Ugh. We might just do all of the endurance races in B-Spec mode, honestly. If it's a tool the game gives us, then why the fuck shouldn't we use it? The problem is, once we get to 5, A-Spec and B-Spec modes are separate, so then we have to do every event. I think how it works is every event is available in A-Spec and B-Spec. So it's gonna get rough. But also in 4, our B-spec like AI guy gets better the more we use him, so we have to train him on some other races first. We can't just throw him straight into some endurance shit and expect him to do well. That'll just be the great, wondrous fun that we get to all experience when we get there. Oh, hey, wait. I guess we can just kind of go for tires whenever we want to. We're so far ahead of everybody else, we just go for tires when we want to. It's all good. I wonder if 4 has an even longer soundtrack than 3. That would probably help quite a bit, wouldn't it? But again, hey, at least it's not 1 or 2. There's like half a dozen songs. It could be worse, right? Swap the tires out, everybody. Hey, 40 minutes to go. Yay, 40 more minutes. Yay, 66% done. Ah! Egats! My word! I just remembered something I can add to my backlog. Oh no. Oh brother, oh shit. Oh, 38 minutes left really doesn't sound that bad. 40 sounds bad, 38 not too fucking bad. Considering 82 have gone by, you know, it could be a lot worse. Oh. Okay, never mind. I was like looking at the lap indicator. I thought it didn't tick over. In fact, I'm not even sure it did, but I just have to assume that it did. Like, it took a moment to realize what had happened. Excuse me. Here, let me write down my thing. I played... whatever. It's not important information, frankly. Controller goes down. That's right. Fuck, I already wrote it down, okay. I was so thorough. How could I be such a fool? What about this thing that I just added? What? Bad still, what's the deal? 35 minutes left. Yay! Until I'm free again! Yay! I'll be back to shitloads of Lost Paradise very, very soon. Because I'm like, oh, actually, I do want to do quite a few things in this game and maybe earn its good graces back. Maybe I can just be like, oh, the main story sucks, but the rest of it's okay. I think it's just going from 6 to Lost Paradise is rough. Maybe people should play 5 and then Lost Paradise and then 6. So that they don't get blown away by how much nicer it feels to play Yakuza 6. Because it's hard for me to see Lost Paradise as its own game. I see it purely as something that came out after 6, which introduced the Dragon Engine, and so to go back from that really, really sucks, frankly. But whatever. The last non-Dragon Engine thing, anyway. And Ishin's technically on the Unreal Engine, even if it's emulating something from like the Yakuza 5 era, basically. Whew! Hard not to just count each minute as it passes by now. I'm getting excited to throw this shit in, throw the fucking towel in this shit, you know? Throw in the towel on this shit. Putting in an okay performance to make sure I made good use of my time on this endurance race. I put some laps in, you know. I gotta go find the traffic cone that's all the way down here. Made it over to this curve. Hit the next one. We gotta scoop this shit out here. There it is. Dead. Damn. Well, now it's in the way. Someone will surely clip it, right? Or at least I'll see it, so and keep pushing it further and further. It's crazy we've gotten it this far down the track, actually. Ugh. 28.5 minutes left. That's sounding pretty fucking poggers to me. Scoop along the side here, thank you. Bring these fuckers forward, please.
Do it.
There it is. Oh my god, it did get shoved over. Damn. It's so funny. It's gotten so far away. It's gotten through so many curves and turns. That's crazy. When we have less than a minute left, we're just gonna stop by the, well, I don't know. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk somehow second place catching up, so we'll just keep going until we get that last thing. Okay, we're not gonna stop early to like, oh, to make sure we can cross it right after. We'll be okay. Ideally, we'll cut it close, but who knows? We can see how many laps we had ahead of everybody else. Another little chunk of progress for that cone. "25 minutes left. Cones naturally end up in spots where nobody ends up driving. Sorry, I've just been thinking about shit. the cone over here. Where do we leave him? We got pushed ahead some more, huh? Oh. Where'd this guy go? We got all the way over here. Jeez. Damn, he gets a lot of fucking momentum, huh? Jeez. Keeps sliding along the thing. Sounds good. Been 2 hours? No. Been 98 minutes. We got 22 minutes to go. Unfortunately. We're working on pushing the traffic cones around the stage, though. We've got one that's almost completed a full lap. It's about 70% around the track. And they only start over by the finish line, so... Got to put it down the straightaway. It's up over here. Look at this guy. All the way over here. Oh, man. Just bullying him around. Ooh. 21 minutes to go. Yeah, man. Yeah. And then what about all the other endurance races we've done in the previous games? And, you know, it's like, yeah, bro. Well, it's going to be all the funnier when I get every achievement in unfair flips. Because if I get any repeat endings, it's going to fucking suck. But it'll be a funny little project alongside everything else I'm doing. These are just these funny things that I like. That's all. I'm a weird guy. I missed the cone. That's okay. The posters say, well, yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Real life poster or an in-game poster? Regardless, it's cool because you know what it... Yeah, no, regardless, it's cool because you know what it took to get it, so it's cool. It could be the shittiest looking poster in the world, and you'd be like, yeah, but it took me 2 fucking hours to get this thing, so... That's called pride. Called accomplishment. Cool. Can finish this and be like, look, that tiny little like 40 by 40 pixel trophy or whatever. Yeah, it took me 2 hours to get that. That's you the most money. Well, that's good. Oh, now we've kicked it down a bit. It's almost made a full lap. I wonder if we'll get that in time. Should have been an Easter egg. Trigger some fireworks or something if you complete a full lap with one of the traffic cones. You're not gonna miss much after we finish this race. We're gonna call it after that because we got started too late, unfortunately. But hey, another Tuesday, another round of Gran Turismo, right? Hey, we showed up, we did our thing. When I, you know, perhaps in the future, when I have even more free time, we'll be able to do much more Gran Turismoing all the time on Tuesday. I look forward to that. There's a lot of things in the future to be excited about. $50K to get 250K. Yeah, I gotta get that sick payout. So it wasn't even, there's no problem with it, but it wasn't a 2-hour mission. It was a mission that you had to run for 2 hours to get the money to be able to buy the posters, what you're saying? That's cool. Kick the cone a bit more. You've heard of kick the can, now get ready for kick the cone. Ooh! A powerful kick down the road. Almost completed the lap, I can't believe it. Just one more curve to get it around and then it's home once again. That's pretty crazy. There. Kick the cone, that's what we'll call this episode. Look, it wants me to change the oil on my car. I can't, it's mid-race, I can't fucking do that. Where's the PB point scoring mode? Interesting. A little risk reward nonsense. Oh shit, I missed the cone. 15 minutes to go. Woo! Car is fucking ugly. It looked like it tried to be a bug. What the fuck? Is that a cone there? I guess it must have been one of the rear cones that got knocked up, so not one of the front cones that made it all the way around the track. It's crazy to think it made it all the way around this whole fucking thing, right? Quite ridiculous. Ridiculous, perhaps even. We finally got to Snoop GT3. I was waiting for it this whole time. Goes to show the soundtrack is over an hour long, which is cool. It's a lot of damn music. It's not a bunch of prog stuff, right? So it's at least like 20 tracks, you know, at least maybe more. So gotta be like 30 or 40 something. It's awesome. Oh, shit. Missed it again. Interesting, yeah. You make one guy focus on carrying the points. Very interesting. It makes sense, though. The real question is, when is the next Vampire Survivors update? God damn it, it's October. It's gotta be soon. It's gotta be very soon. Because that shit does cut the line whenever it happens. Because I gotta stay caught up on being 100% complete, bro. I gotta do that. I'm a Vampire Survivors crazy bastard, so... What's with all my crashing? What do you mean? It's a racing game. Don't you crash the car? Isn't that a normal thing? Ugh! Does it not have... Wait, whoa. Does it not have collision anymore? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is it stuck in the floor? Ah, that's cool. All right, come on now. Here we go. Little traffic cone golf. Why not? You bastard. Yay! Oh. There it is! Oh my goodness! Wow! It did it. Wow. Holy crap. We did it, chat.
Go fuck yourself.
We did it. We got the most important part done, right? All right, now we got 11 minutes to go. Ah! We gotta change the oil and go to bed. Oh! I wouldn't doubt it. People love ripping off action roguelikes. I mean, you know, there's that game Mega Bonk that came out recently, and it looks cool. It looks like a fusion of Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain 2. But I mean, I want to play it regardless, but I am kind of like, well, I mean, I already played both of those games, but you know, but I've seen that there's a leaderboard for kills. I don't know if that's like a friend leaderboard. It's a friend's leaderboard, but I don't know if that's like for total kills or like in a run, right? But that's like the first thing I would want to go after. Like I'd want to 100% it, but also like, ooh, I can flex my dominance to all my friends and be like, yeah, I'm a Mega Bonk hardcore. I'm all about Mega Bonking, baby. Yeah, exactly. But I'm working on saving money right now, so I just won't be playing Mega Bonk anytime soon. Alas, a Mega Bonk scorned. Nine minutes, about 8.5 minutes, actually. Well, I mean, yeah, but also putting a Vampire Survivors-esque mode into a existing game does not compete with full-blown games that are like that, right? I think Mega Bonk's just weird. I don't think it's a ripoff per se, but I do think it's kind of uncomfortably similar to Vampire Survivors, basically, especially with the blue jewels for the XP drops and everything. Like, I love those kinds of games because I love Vampire Survivors to death, but, you know, there's been plenty of games that have aped the Vampire Survivors style. I think just specifically, Mega Bonk irks me a little bit because it's visually very similar to it as well, even if it is now 3D, you know? But I would still play it and eat it like the slop it is. The only action roguelike I've kind of not really vibed with is a game called Soulstone Survivors, which I bought and I played a bit in early access. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's all right. It didn't really click with me. I liked how much content it had because there were like all these different characters with like, you know, like skill trees to like put points into to like unlock all these upgrades, like a passive skill tree, but yeah. So, well, the problem is that no matter how hard they ever tried on Pokemon, it would never be as good as a Shin Megami Tensei game because it's stuck catering towards children. So it could be something really, really good, but ultimately, whatever the ceiling of how good a Pokemon game could be is totally possible in the realm of any other franchise in the monster catching, monster collecting genre. And based on vibes and aesthetics, I would hope Shin Megami Tensei could probably pull out the best one. But Shin Megami Tensei also isn't very adventurous with their mechanics either, in the grand scheme of things. Like, we haven't seen a... I don't fucking know. When's the first person shooter Shin Megami Tensei game? I don't know. Well, I mean, it depends. Depends. I guess just not the exact Pokemon style, but you know, I mean, other genres, other franchises exist, such as SMT, and doesn't Digimon kind of have that? I don't think they make Yokai Watch games anymore, but it was kind of like that, right? Did the patents go through, or were they just talked about? Were they just an idea? Because I believe I heard that there was talk about the patents, but I don't know if they actually went through and were successful. Plus, copyright laws are different in every country. Huh. Interesting. Ugh. Excuse me. Yeah, you better, Pit. You better give up your insane lead ahead of me. Just 4 minutes left now. Yay! Another 2-hour rager. I mean, a 2-hour single event is kind of crazy. You know, a 2-hour grind, you can choose when to like stop and be like, oh, we've done like an hour's worth. I'm gonna stop and go get something to do, whatever. But a 2-hour single thing, you can pause. I can pause, right? I can just pause and get up and go do something, right? But still, you know, that's time that you just can't do literally anything else in the game. I can't go look at my car collection. I can't go shopping. I can't upgrade any cars. I can't consider what other events there are, right? Here are my two options. Keep going or bitch out. That's all I've got. This message is highlighted. No! It's not true! No, I won't listen! I don't kowtow to those that pay. I will not do so. You could never make me do so. All money sent to me are donations. They are no force. I do not work by commission. Everybody that sends money to me. Oh, the channel points. Okay, all right. Well, they'll come out of your subscription fee. I don't know. No, they won't. I know. Alas, I simply do things how I want to do them, and if something is funny enough, maybe I'll do it, but I'm incorrigible, uncorruptible. I think incorrigible just means like really rude, like can't express any manners or whatever. 2 minutes till we go home. Then play Woo-Wah. It has Dante Netta, Beote. That's funny? Well, I don't think it's that funny. Funny is very nebulous in this conversation. Funny is like cool or good to me. We have like 2 laps left, basically. This one and the next one. We'll probably hit 2 hours right after we cross the line, and that's fine by me. Why not drag it out just 1 more minute? I refuse for this to be the last lap. One minute left. A Virgil chair on top of the... That's ridiculous. All right, last lap. Yay! Woo! Yay! Let's fucking ram it home, boys. Let's get this shit done. Now it actually matters. We get to go home. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Oh! Oh! I wonder how many laps behind everybody is, though. We're going to wait a little while to see that if we have to wait for them to cross. A Sephiroth ripoff voiced by the actual Japanese Sephiroth voice actor. What? That's just ridiculous. That's just silly. Thankfully, there's no Vague Luminary ripoffs voiced by Vague Luminary in the voice dub. All right, here we go. Bada bing, bada fucking boom, boys. Yeah! 89 laps. 73 laps? What? I was ahead by 16 fucking laps? There's no way. There's no way. I was ahead by 16 fucking laps? What the fuck? Well, if they did 73 laps, what? They averaged a lap of like a minute 35, and we averaged laps of like 111, 113, basically. That's crazy. Well, anyway, we finished it, chat. Now, what will we get from the roulette is the big question. Only 300K, by the way. Oh, damn. What do we get? Ooh. Oh, a Pagani. Is that a Zonda? Oh, shit. It is. Oh, my God. It's a fancy Zonda. Oh, damn. Damn. Well, first, let's change the oil. That's better. Clean it off. Let's compare this Zonda we just got. we're gonna keep our old Zonda because we're not hurting for money, right? But I probably want to keep the new Zonda too. Zonda race car, 651, 1150. Ooh. 676, 1062. Will you do anything to you? Maybe. Ooh. Oh dear God. But I think we also took the NA tune-up off of the other Zonda we had, so. Let's see. What are we really looking at here? Clean off that sheen, that new car sheen. This thing is very nice. So it would have 1195. 1195. Holy shit. Oops. See, it's a little heavier than this, which is kind of crazy. We probably already own it, so we have to go. Oh no, oh shit, there it is. 1128. Ah. Okay. Interesting. But we don't need any of this crap for now. 801 miles, baby. Oh my God. Another car we can just fucking sell at some point for a nice 375K. Hell yeah, bitches. Ooh. Well, let's review, chat. Hey, thank you for the little tip, the 1 bit. Hey, you know, hey, we're just that much closer to our next little thing, right? So, anyway, our bit goal. All right. So just like that, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 endurance races. So we've got half of them done. Hey, pretty cool, right? Pretty fucking cool. And we put a dent into the arcade mode as well today. Ooh. Yeah. On to the next set. Woo! Ah, so green is next set, purple is new car, red is new car, of course. But those are cars for arcade mode. So we don't get anything in simulation mode from that, unfortunately. Kind of funny that it just kind of keeps going. It just keeps scrolling over. I don't even know what's new out of this whole setup because we didn't fucking look at it before, right? So, oh well. But anyway, that'll have to do it, folks. Until we meet again next week for Gran Turismo, it's going to be more Vista, the North Star Lost Paradise, and hopefully some other bullshit if I deem it necessary. So, I've been me and you've been you, and I'll see you next time, all right? Bye-bye.